I've been working for the British Red Cross for a year now, and some of the incidents that I've responded to have been, there was a flat fire in Barking.
Road traffic collisions.
Floods, fires.
The Westminster attacks, Finsbury Park, the Croydon train crash.
Then our volunteers go and provide hot water and emotional support to people who are vulnerable.
The provision of food, clothing, toiletries, transport, housing.
We signpost them to the different facilities that are there, different authorities that are there.
You need compassion. And resilience. Don't ever, ever be ground down.
Depending on the incident, it can be a lot of anger, especially directed at an organisation that they think is responsible.
I think a lot of our guys come to talk to us when they are shocked at how much a job or something that they've seen has affected them, because before going into it they thought they were quite resilient, and they're probably not quite as resilient as they first thought.
It can be sadness, people can feel lost.
And they just want to come in and talk about that experience and begin to start to process it with somebody who knows the job that they're doing and has been out on the road themselves.
At the end of the day, my well-being is very personal. And if I need to stop and if I need to just step aside and maybe shed a tear if that's necessary, I'll do that.
I'm very much a family man. So I engage in a lot of family activities, and we do go out quite a bit.
And going out with friends and just keeping active.
And when I go home, I make sure that I've got people to talk to.
Sometimes just quiet time as an individual, listening to music or reading.
And sometimes a person just saying, well, of course you're going to think about that. That will stay with you for a few days. Just sometimes makes you reassures you.
The best way I look after my own well-being is through exercise, I think. If I don't do any exercise for a time, then I definitely struggle to just be able to cope, not just with work, but just in general life.
We have our team meetings. We have our socials.
I do a weekly mail out, and the first bit of that is always a wellbeing tip. I always promote the staff and volunteer support line. I promote our local wellbeing group and things like that.
We also have group nights for the volunteers, psychosocial group nights, where people come together and they learn about a particular topic, and learn how to deal with it. But part of that is them sharing their experiences.
So group work and group collaboration around resilience and reflecting on the work that our staff does helps people realise that they're not in this on their own.
That we do always kind of go back and just talk along themselves and say what went well, what was challenging, how can we improve, and go out for a drink, go out for a meal.
To know your support network as well, and know who there is to talk to, and not be afraid to go and talk to someone and seek advice as well.
We feel, a few of us have commented on that more recently. As a team, we are more resilient now.
I feel like it's an opportunity for me to give something back to the people in society who need our help the most in the event of a crisis or an emergency.
It teaches me humility every time I deploy, and I'm grateful for that.
Every day I go to work as a volunteer reminds me that our act of kindness means something to someone. And that motivates me and that keeps me going. And I can honestly go back home with a smile on my face saying, thank God I could do that.